Hi, my name is Rebecca Dye, and I'm co-founder of Design Focus International. And I'd like to share with you today 4 key ways to increase the value of your projects, to have long-term happy clients and customers, and to have lower maintenance costs in your projects. As landscape architects, we've worked with many commercial developments to create spaces that are not only green and easy to maintain, but also that are tailored to the community that lives there. Our designs inspire a sense of community, wonder, and harmony, and have helped the companies we work with to have record home sales and even one of the worst economic cycles in history. The first key I'd like to share with you has to do with the power of a sense of community. Too often, I've found that new residential developments do not encourage a sense of community. They can be isolating, with each person living in their own box. Rather, the development projects we've worked on have the increased benefit of referral business because the buyers so enjoy the quality of the development. They love the way the landscaping and hardscaping encourage a warmth of connection, intimacy, and life. You can accomplish this by keeping in mind the benefits of giving people a reason to go outside. For instance, by creating places to gather, sit, and stroll, communication, peace, and a sense of neighborhood can be easily created. You can do this with simple porches, designing paseos into the architecture that invite strolling and encourage pedestrian access. Having simple parks and sprinkling spaces with benches or low walls encourage people to take a moment to relax and enjoy their living environment. Key 2. Strategic planting. Residential developments often use the same 6 plants over and over, regardless of whether the space has a lot of sun or shade. The plants that are used are also usually too big for the location, and there are no planting layers. They are oftentimes hardy plants that can survive anything, but are also monotonous, static ornaments, and lower the aesthetic value of a space rather than increase it. Rather, plants can be one of your most gorgeous assets. As they grow, change, and bloom, they bring about more habitat, wonder, and surprise. By using plants that provide nectar and berries to local birds and butterflies, children and adults alike are delighted by their surroundings before they ever walk into their home. Also, using edibles throughout a development can encourage connection, joy, and quality. We found that in many housing developments, people enjoy edibles and consider them extremely valuable. There is nothing more charming than being able to harvest citrus or other fruits and herbs from your own environment. Any outdoor environment has its own microclimate. Understanding your development's unique topography, checking out the light and noise levels is crucial to a design that will be successful for your project. For instance, let's say a house on your project has tremendous road noise and nothing has been planned to mitigate it. By adding a simple fountain, even a wall fountain, you'll be able to counteract the road noise with a pleasant sound. Bamboo is also an inexpensive and beautiful way of creating a green wall that blocks out unattractive views and creates a wonderful sound. Because of the high cost of land, homes and condominiums are getting built closer and closer together. Select a firm which takes the time to do a more creative design with smaller layered plants which fit the spaces, the light levels, and create a continuous stream of changing interest through flower and foliage changes. Our firm will visit the site throughout the design and construction process to make sure that the best design gets built. Key 4. Cost-saving green techniques. Instead of draining all the runoff water to the storm drains, create bioswales and infiltration areas to absorb the groundwater on site and recharge the aquifer, while at the same time providing a habitat for birds. In these areas with higher water, make use of wetland plants. In California, that means Mimulus guttatus, sedges, and willows, and dogwoods also. These areas become places people want to watch and stroll by daily because they are teeming with life and it's exciting to be a part of. The amazing thing is, bioswales can be installed in the most urban areas so we can enjoy the beauty and life just about anywhere. To protect the health of residents, the birds and butterflies, use only organic fertilizers and garden care products. While chemical fertilizers deplete the soil over time, organic fertilizers build the microbes in the soil so that eventually you don't need fertilizer anymore, which reduces labor and maintenance costs. Also, by abandoning chemical pesticides and using integrated pest management instead, people are not exposed to dangerous chemicals and only specific pests are taken care of, while beneficial insects and animals inspire more life. Key 5. Attention to detail. With so much competition in residential developments, what is going to make your development stand apart from the rest? We found that most residential developments are usually designed and implemented in a cookie-cutter fashion. While there is nothing wrong with building something quickly, people can feel whether or not a development was created with the intention to provide a better quality of life in mind. With a little attention to detail, you can create a sense of intimacy and elegance that creates experiences for your residents and visitors that substantially elevates the value of your development. Some examples include stones or glass inset in hardscape, making one road different from the rest to feel like an old brick road or something special. This also helps people to orient themselves when the architecture is similar throughout the whole development. Use low, dry stone walls to level slopes and create an old world neighborhood feel while helping plants retain the water they need instead of letting it run off to the paving. Installing vines with wires or supports to add green where there are high walls and little planting room also adds beauty. For more information on how to design and implement your development project, please contact us at 831-336-3100 or designfocus.com.